here. The guidelines are 29 to 114. He did abscond once from parole. The count here was home invasion second. He had been convicted of home invasion seconds 3 separate times for home invasion seconds.
And in the building?
Yes, Your Honor. This is.
Prison for all of that.
Yes, Your Honor. And, right. No, I'm sorry. Then so there was an agreed guideline sentence between 29 and 114 months in restitution.
Judge, if there was a sentence agreement, then there's nothing that I can say. But
it wasn't a sentence of an agreement to the guidelines, which are 29 and 14.
All right.
And the probation department came back with 29 and 57.
I'm asking the court to consider PA 511 if the court is able to, and give this man an opportunity for drug treatment. He was sober for 2.5 years, and then he relapsed and lost his job, lost his family, and pretty much lost everything to drugs. Then started going into vacant home and scrapping for coin or copper and things like that to get money for drugs. I think that if drugs were available to him legally, he would be stealing for them. But drugs are illegal,
And they should be.
And well, as far as to each his own.
It's not in it.
It's illegal, and he shouldn't be stealing for it. I'm asking the court to consider rehabilitation, drug rehabilitation, rather than incarceration. He should be hospitalized. And I leave the rest of the court. I believe.
What substantial and compelling reason do I have to depart from the guidelines of 29 to 57?
Judge, I don't have any substantial compelling reason that I can state on the record, other than the fact that we all know what horrific problems and crimes drugs cause. So if we treat a drug problem, we may not have the crime. That's my
Let me look at this report and say this to you. First of all, he was recently paroled in December 18, 2007, and it expires December 18th of this year. Defendant was sanctioned to complete substance abuse treatment at the Shared Treatment Program on May the 5th of this year, due to a positive result for alcohol. He tested positive for cocaine while in treatment June 12, 2009, and left the program. An absconder warrant was issued and parole violation charges are pending. He was committed for treatment. He left.
Judge, I'm sure if he left, he would.
And it says, the report says he's not eligible for PA 511 programming due to his high sentencing guidelines. Now, if you want to go over the guidelines and see if they're less, that's one thing. Other than that, I won't have a substantial and compelling reason to depart from the guidelines.
I'm asking the court then to consider the bottom of the guidelines and give this man a chance to get out as early as possible and hopefully go into treatment. I know while he's incarcerated, he's been incarcerated before, and hopefully if you go, I'm asking the court for leniency, 29 months.
Take your hat off.
Which is a substantial amount of time. Home invasion is a horrible thing, especially when there are people that feel comfortable in the home.
I know.
I know that.
I know you don't minimize that, but I know that you have a job to perform and you're doing it well, and you're trying to persuade this court that the best alternative for this young man would be PA 511, but that is unavailable, hate to say, but it is. And
I'm asking for the bottom of guideline sentence, give him an opportunity to still be a young man and come out and try to be a good silver citizen.
I appreciate that, Mr. Furman. Sir, is there anything you'd like to say on your own behalf? You don't have to, but you may if you like.
I did pretty good. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
I did pretty good. Relapse thanks with the rehab. So close to finishing parole. Just couldn't finish it.
And the bad part is while you were there, you were participating in drugs at the rehab program.
Just being around the bad crowd as usual.
Well, you're going to be around a bad crowd all your life. Somebody's going to be bad. Somebody's going to be somewhere using drugs. Well, guidelines according to the probation department is 29 months to 57 months without substantial and compelling reasons. I'll have to sentence you, I will sentence you to the bottom of the guidelines. You cannot be placed on PA 511 because the guidelines are so high. And so based upon that, it is a sentence of this court that you be committed to the Michigan Department of Corrections for a term of 29 months to 15 years. That is a sentence, and that will be consecutive to any violation of parole. Now, if you wish to appeal, you may use the forms that will be handed to you by the officers of this court. If I could do any different, I would, but I can't. I wish you well.
Thank you, Judge. We appreciate the bottom of that.